Hey, I want to talk to you about how your pain might not need necessarily a surgery or to get massaged really deep or to stretch it every day. Your body and your brain might need help beginning to alternate again. That your body is really tight in some places and not tight at all in some places because you've been in a pattern of preference. And just stretching it or releasing it or surgically fixing it doesn't change this preference. And then the same things happen again because the preference is the same. We want to help the brain, although it will always have a preference because we are born with natural asymmetries in our body and neurological design. And this preference can show up in a few ways, especially if you're an athlete and if you have hypermobility, it can become even trickier. But we all tend to have this general preference for our brain, our body, our breath, everything helping us orient ourselves over our right leg. When we're twisted towards our right leg like this, my adductor is going to be on. That's going to help me stay to the right. I have my weight more towards the outer edge of my right foot, and I have more compression on my right side. My head will often tip to the left, and I'm going to get more space between my left hip and my left rib. My left hip is going to come forward, and my left rib is going to flare forward, showing this preference to the right. My lumbar spine, my thoracic spine are all going to be twisting to the right. Because I can realize that I don't want to twist to the right forever, our body is brilliant that when this diaphragm, which also gets positioned to breathe for us, gets positioned here like this diaphragm, our breathing muscle, that's bigger on this right side, so it helps us compress more over here, and it helps inflate the back of the right side and the front of the left side. So it causes this little twist back to the left and helps keep that left rib just a little bit forward so that right one stays on and working, keeps this left hip a little bit forward so this adductor stays on and working. So I didn't mean for this to be a whole ramble, but when we're coming down the stairs, watch me. I have shattered my left foot 5 years ago, but it's like we all had a shattered left foot because our brain just prefers this right one more. Watch it on this right one, my ability to drop this hip, like I'm steady, I can talk to you, I can stop and see my pelvis is oriented to the right, oriented to the right, oriented to the right. My left heel comes down. I'm still oriented to the right. My back of the right rib is still expanded. My left rib still forward, so that right diaphragm still helping expand this left chest. Now this is where I switch. Now the weight starts to shift and pull as I go through that right big toe. In my brain, it's like, oh, we're going to the left. But it's hard for me to find because I would want to stay to the right and then just lower down. But to truly alternate, to help our body get out of these patterns and these preferences, we need to be able to all the way turn to the left with the knee not hyperextended, with a pelvis that's not tipped forward, so that that hip, that femur bone can slide back. And the leg can actually get in, the femur can actually adduct. And that left adductor can turn on and be like, oh, it's my job to stabilize myself to the left. And the right adductor can be like, thank goodness I needed a break. I've been holding this girl up forever. Okay? So important. This left rib gets back. This right rib comes forward. Now my arms switch still. I haven't even done it, but it's, can I stay anchored back here? Because I can do it like this, but I'm anchored to these muscles still in just like a tightness compared to being able to be anchored, left rib back. This was all the stuff I was able to do so effortlessly on my right leg. And because of my broken foot and my restrictions in my ankle, I am extra limited, but this is so powerful for me. If I can maintain it, I can feel I keep going to the right. I need to feel the left adductor working, keeping me to the left hamstring, keeping my hip back so it doesn't just fall forward into that pattern. Keeping my left rib back so the left rib can expand and breathe and bring space to my back. that this left rib finally gets a chance to help position the diaphragm in the correct zone, zone of apposition, so that it can inflate my right chest. And so when I find it, it's like, ooh, it feels good. It's like, well, I should stay here. And then it's like, can I lower all the way down and still be to the left? And now look at how quick I can find it to the right. There it is. I said I'd recover fully from my ankle when I can pistol squat on my left foot. I'm getting closer because I can finally have positive shin angle, not because I've been tearing up my calves, massaging them, but because neurologically, my brain knows that there's ground under my heel, so now my knee can bend. Right arm reaches to get the left diaphragm in place. And can I just say, if you're a skier or a runner, but I'm a skier, this changes things. It's like next level skiing.